What's up to all my followers, all my subscribers, and everybody else that falls in between? I named this blog or vlog, whichever way you want to have it, You, Me versus the Society. And the reason I named it this is because, right now I am going through a dread journey and, trying to do the long hair, don't care thing. And I know a lot of people that are doing that, and, being on the YouTube world, I see a lot of people that are going through the same things that I'm going through as well. So I figure, why not touch bases on this, something that have crossed my mind numerous times now and, before in the past. And I'm pretty sure in the future too, but hopefully not as much. Okay, so the reason I named this You, Me versus the Society is because I feel like a lot of times people don't do what they want to do or, you know, act the way they really are because of society, because they're scared of how people are going to look at them. For example, with going through a dread journey and growing your hair, you're going through that transitioning phase, whether you're a guy or a girl, you worry about how you look towards other people. And don't get me wrong, there's some people out there that, don't care, that it doesn't bother them, but it's a lot of people, it's just as many people that don't do certain things because they care about how people are going to look at them and how they're viewed. And the thing about that is, you shouldn't care. As long as you're doing what you want to do and you're doing what makes you happy, you're doing what makes you feel liberated and free, and what you enjoy, then no one else matters because no one else can determine your happiness. So like I said, that's why I wanted to talk about this, because I know right now, like, I'm in the 2 to 3 month stage, and I know they say from the 2 to 4 month is like the ugly stage as far as, a dread journey goes. And from being on YouTube and looking at my subscribers and the people that I'm subscribed to, I hear so many people say that they want to cut their hair, or, they've been thinking about cutting their hair because, maybe work, or maybe because of, people telling them, they let other people influence them when people say, like, that's not your look, that's not what you should do, and they go cut it and they regret it. So the biggest point about this is that they regret it in the end. And that's because, when you're doing something that you want to do, it's no feeling like that. That's the best feeling in the world. You can look rough as hell, but because you're doing what you want to do and you don't care what anyone else says, you feel awesome, And, the reason, like I said, I wanted to talk about that was because I know there's a lot of people out there that feel this or go through this. And this is me, encouraging them, encouraging you guys, and being motivational towards you guys and saying, do what it is that you want to do. Now, I understand that, there are some times when you're out in public, maybe work-wise, depending on your job, that you can't, have tattoos showing, or piercings showing, or you can't, have your hair a certain way. And I understand that, like, to a certain extent. But, for example, me personally, like, I love tattoos, and as you can see, I have my arm tatted. I don't know if you can really see all these, I have these, and I have my chest, tatted. And I remember one point in time, I went to visit my mom, and she was like, you think you have enough now? And at that time, I was like, not really, because I know that I wanted to get more. But the thing that I told her, and she actually understood, was, I can't let someone else tell me how to be. This is me. This is what I like to do. I can't not be myself for someone else. Like, why would I do that? And like I said, I understand that some jobs, you can't do that, and you have to, whether it be you have to cover it up, because for me at work, I have to cover mine up, But I think now, as far as society goes, they're more acceptable towards those things, as far as tattoos and hair and, piercing goes. But it's to a certain extent, you don't want to cross the boundaries. But my thing is, don't let society decide how you are. You be how you want to be. It's a way around it. Like right now, if, let's say, I had to go to work and someone said, well, it's either you cut your hair or you have to find another job, then I'm chunking up the deuces, because I'm not going to sit here and let you tell me how I want to be. The way I look and the way I'm, possibly dressed, it's not affecting my personality. If anything, I have a better personality because I'm actually being me and I'm actually doing what I want to do. So I'm happier, with my life, and it's making me do better on my job, But I do understand, some people can't really do that. But like I said, this is me coming to you guys saying, don't let society decide how you should be. You know, like I said, although they are getting better towards it, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people out there that don't do what they want to do because they care how people are going to look at them or they care what people are going to say. But you can't do that because the end result is that if you follow through with what you want to do and you realize that it is for you, you'll be happy. And if you follow through with it and you don't like it and say, you know, you cut your hair or something like that and, you know, you change the way you dress or something like that, then you will know that that wasn't for you. And you won't always live with that what if factor because that what if factor is a motherfucker. You know, nobody wants to live with that. I'm pretty sure everybody's had situations where, you know, they wanted to do something and they went halfway and they stopped. And they went halfway again and they stopped. You know, and there's always that what if. What if I would have finished? You know, what if I would have liked the way I was going to look? What if I would have liked the way that, you know, people would have accepted this? Or something like that. So just go through with it. Do what it is that makes you happy. That's the whole point of this. That's the whole point of this vlog right here. Is do whatever the fuck it is that makes you happy. You know, fuck what everybody else has to say because they're not walking in your shoes. You know, you can't let them determine your happiness. You can't let them determine on how you gonna feel. Just because they don't feel liberated or they don't feel free or, you know, they can't do what it is that they want to do for whatever reasons, don't let that stop you from doing what it is that you want to do because it's your body, your mind, your heart, you know. And it is what it is. So that's my look on it. You know, make sure you guys follow me. You know, Everything Nice EN. And that's nice with a Y. That's on YouTube, by the way. And also you can check out my blog, everythingnice.com. So make sure you guys check it out, comment, rate, subscribe to me, follow my blog on Tumblr, and check out the website, man. That's what it is. Be you. Deuces.